Hello and welcome to English School Online, the place where professionals come to speak professional British English without a heavy accent. Speak English with more confidence, more credibility, and get ahead in job interviews and in business. In this video, we're going to look at the TH sound. This sound is one of the hardest sounds to pronounce in English. The reason being, so many languages don't have it. They might have the T sound or the V sound, but the TH sound, where your tongue is in between your teeth, you just don't have it. And as a result, you really struggle with words like think or both or even this, okay? Which is the voiced version of the sound. So in this video, I'm just going to explain how we make the sound, give you some easy exercises that you can start practicing right away, give you some examples of words, and at the end, I'm just going to give you a really useful tip about how to put it all together and speak with confidence and credibility. So let's get to it. As you can see, I'm blinking like crazy. It's because the sun is out in London today, and I'm looking into a bright wall behind me. So I'm just going to move the camera here. That should be better. There we go. I'm in a beautiful part of London. It's record weather. Anyway, let's get down to the exercise. First of all, just quickly, a big thank you and a big welcome to all the new subscribers to English School Online. I'm delighted to have you all here. Head over to the website englishschool.online for more useful tutorials on English pronunciation to help you get ahead and speak clear and credible English right from day one. So, the TH sound. The way you make it is by taking your tongue and putting it in between your teeth, like this. Okay? Because most languages don't have this sound in the language, the key to beginning with this sound is just to actually practice putting your tongue in this position in the first place. So what you're doing, I'm going to look sideways, is this. Can you see my tongue is in between the teeth, like this, and it's relaxed. It's not tense like that. It's really just nice and relaxed and just resting there, like this. Okay, the next thing to do, once you've got comfortable putting your tongue in between your teeth like that, is to practice exhaling, breathing out with your tongue in that position. This is going to feel really uncomfortable to begin with, but it's the essential next step to actually getting the sound correct. You do it like this. Breathe in. Again. Again. Okay, that is actually how you make the sound. So there's just two parts to making the sound correctly. The first is putting your tongue in that position between your teeth, like that. And the second is then breathing out whilst your tongue is in that position. All right. Common mistakes that my students make and that people make at this stage is that they put their tongue behind the teeth. So instead of saying th, they'll say t, 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 or d, d, d. So that's their tongue is behind the teeth, and they're going t, 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 or d, d, d. Another problem could be actually having your lip touching your teeth instead, like this, and saying v, v, v. Okay, I talked about this in the last video. If you want to see that video where I explain the V sound, click up here. And the other issue is that they can make it a voice sound instead of an unvoiced sound. So the th sound, as in think, is unvoiced. If you put your hand on your throat like this and you breathe out, your throat should stay still. It shouldn't be vibrating. The opposite to that is when your throat is vibrating and it sounds like this. It sounds like a bee buzzing. Okay? But for the TH sound, we want our throat to be still. Okay? So step one is to practice making this, putting your tongue in this position and then just breathing out, breathing out, breathing out. Once you get comfortable doing that, step two is to put it into words. So what I'm going to give you now are just a few different words that have the TH sound in them, and you can practice putting the sound into these words and then recording yourself and making sure that you're getting it right. Okay, so I'm just going to get some words up in front of me now, and here we go. So word number one, the most important word in English, is thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, what I commonly hear people saying instead of thank you in English is either tank you with a T sound, tank you, or thank you with the S sound, thank you. Now think about it. Thank you is the most important word in English. If you go into a meeting or a job interview and you can't even say the word thank you properly, it's really going to affect how others perceive you, okay? So really, really important to get it right. Thank you, okay? Practice this one until you get it right. Word number two is theatre. 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 Okay, if you like going to watch musicals, like Mamma Mia, that's a new one that's out at the moment, you're going to the theatre. Theatre. In London, especially in the area that I'm in at the moment, there's lots of really famous theatres. Okay, have you ever been to London and watched a musical here? If you have, comment below in which theatre that you've been to. Next word. Theory. 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 Okay, it's my theory that if you do the work in this video, that your sound will get better. That's my theory. All right. Word four is thick. 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 There's two different meanings for the word thick in English. First of all is it's a thick solution. Okay, so water is thin and oil, for example, is thick. Okay, thick, thick. The other meaning is if someone is stupid or not very clever, you could say to them, or say to them, but in a nice way, they are thick. Okay, but it's a joke. You wouldn't want to say that really seriously because it would be quite a mean thing to say. Thick. Okay, the opposite to thick is thin. 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 Okay, so if you see someone and they don't eat much food or very little food, you could say that they are thin. Okay, thin. Thin. All right. Now I'm going to give you some words that have the TH sound at the end of the word. Okay, this is a bit more difficult because your mouth is already doing other things before you get to the TH sound. So practice these words once you've got comfortable saying them with the sound at the beginning of the word. All right, let's have a go. Birth. 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 Okay, if there's a new child born, you could say it's the child had its birth. 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 And that word goes on to birthday. Birthday. Comment below which month is your birthday. My birthday is in April, so I'm really pro birthdays in April. Comment below letting me know which month your birthday is and why that is the best month of the year, okay? And did you hear that next word there? Month, 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 okay? It's easy to confuse the TH sound in this word with the letter F, the sound F. So here my lip is touching my teeth, okay? And I'd say think or free, okay? It's not month, it's month, month. Can you see my tongue coming through at the end there? Month, month. If you're enjoying these videos, click like, hit thumbs up, and also subscribe for more pronunciation videos that come out on a weekly basis, okay? And also, yeah, share it with your friends, tell them all about it. The next word is breath, breath, breath. Take a deep breath, 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 okay? So there you have it. There's a series of really useful words there to help you get started with this sound. Hi there to who's watching this live. Load of really useful words there that you can practice to get this TH sound correct in your English speech. As I said at the beginning of the video, it's probably the most hardest sound in English, or the most common sound for people to struggle with in English. So it makes a massive, massive impact to your English pronunciation if you learn this sound correctly. As I said in the video, the TH sound, it comes up in thank you, which is the most important word in English. So do the exercises in this video and you're going to be really pleased that you did. I said if you watched to the end of the video, I was going to give you one final useful tip. So that tip is this. Here's a really useful exercise to practice getting this sound correct, okay? First of all, you need to get comfortable doing the exercise where you just breathe out with your tongue in that position. And then I'm sure you've all heard the rhythm that people often clap at football games where they go duh, 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 okay? This rhythm is a really useful rhythm to practice putting sounds in for when you're practicing your English pronunciation. So what I want you to do is put your tongue in the position and then practice this. Okay, and then practice it again and again and again. Let's do it one more time now. All right, again, it might feel a bit funny doing it. You might laugh when you do it the first few times. I've got some people looking around me, giving me strange looks at the moment, but that's okay. So practice doing this exercise, and again, it's another really, really useful exercise to implement this sound into your English speech. So to summarize, step one, practice getting your tongue into the right position. It's this. Step two is to breathe air out with your tongue in this position. This is how we make the sound in English. And also make sure that your throat stays still when we make the sound. Okay, it's not this. That's a different sound. Step three, do the exercise I've just given you. Step four is to put the sound into words that have the sound at the beginning of the word. Hey, Aliga, I'll say that now. Dobra, dobru, or dobru, dobru. I think you've got that rolling R, which is difficult for people in English. Dobru. And then the step five is to put the TH sound into words where the sound is at the end of the word, like this. Bath, beneath, breath, okay? Oh, welcome, spasiba. I think that's my bad English pronunciation of thank you in Russian, spasiba. You can comment below or let me know now how I'm actually doing with that sound, okay? Because it's one that I really tried to get right when I was in Russia. The final thing that you can do to bring all of this together once you're confident and comfortable making this sound in English and putting it into words, is you can combine words together. So you could say, thank you for thinking about breathing, what would be one final word? Thinly. Thank you for thinking about breathing thinly, okay? The sentences that you put together, they don't have to make sense. It's just important to practice putting the sound in words together, because that really forces your mouth to get comfortable practicing the sound over again and again and again and again and again. So, thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe for more videos like this coming out on a weekly basis. Comment below with what sounds that you're having difficulty with and which videos you'd like to see me making for you. That's going to enable me to always make the best content for you. Head to englishschool.online for additional content. I'm in the process of updating my website over there, but it's going to be amazing once it's done. And I look forward to seeing you in next week's videos. Thumbs up, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Oh, do you remember we learned this word in Moscow? I think I do. Dobru, I remember. Thank you for tuning into the channel and saying hi here. If you want, give me a comment below and we'll connect on social media. That's to all of you watching this, by the way. If you want to connect with me on social media, please do. englishschool.online. On Facebook, the page is the English Pronunciation Club. Connect with me there, and then it's actually good for me to actually get to speak to you more in a personal way, because I can make sure that I'm giving you exactly what you want. I'll see you next week. Goodbye. Since this is a live video, I just need to actually work out now how I can end it. Here we go. Goodbye.